for the people.
Local 3 School Patrol, covering the classrooms in your community.
Nothing like taking a little midweek pause and going shopping in downtown Chattanooga on the North Shore. Barbara Murnan would love to see you. She is with In Town Gallery, and May 1st is your next Art After Hours.
It is,
Good
and
to
it's
see
not
you.
just any Art After Hours. We are celebrating our 50th birthday leading up into September, but twice a year we do an entire gallery change out. So it's May and November. So this is it.
This is the month.
This
then.
is it. So it's so exciting.
So what does that mean, a gallery change out?
That means that everything on the walls, if you've been into the gallery recently, everything's gone, taken out, gone, and it's replaced with all new artwork.
All local artwork, right?
You got it, yes.
Let's talk a little bit about the local art scene. I mean, you always come with some examples of the artists you'll see featured when you come. The idea of the evening really is to come. I think you have some refreshments for people to enjoy while they shop. Is that right?
We sure do, and this time we will be doing some art demonstrations.
Oh.
We have 5 artists that will be, one is a woodworker, one is a resin artist, another one is a multimedia, a sculptor, and a printmaker. So all of these different artists will be there showing you how it's done, which is really kind of cool.
And then you can purchase when you're
we
inspired.
Hope so.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about what you've brought this morning. So I walked in here, you already had it set up, and I saw this colorful thing. Tell me what it is.
That is,
and then may I show it?
Oh, please do. Yes.
Okay.
That is a bracelet. It's a seed bead bracelet made by Carol Ott, and it is quite substantial, and it wraps so nicely around your wrist.
You either are a bracelet person or you're not. I am totally a bracelet person. I don't know if I can make this fit on my arm. Does it clasp? Is it magnetic?
It does. There's a clasp.
I won't risk it. What a, boy, you
Isn't that
wear
fun?
with a white outfit and you're set.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all the color you need.
Exactly.
That is so
Exactly.
fun. Okay, now if you are a person and these aren't your colors, could you commission her to do one that's more your scheme?
I'm sure she would be more than happy to do so. It might take her a while by looking at all the beads on it, but Carol would be more than happy to take your suggestion.
Lovely. And look how beautifully it flows with your landscape that you brought. This is pretty.
Oh, that one is by Lee Glasscock. Lee does just really beautiful, colorful pieces of artwork, and she does an extensive amount of traveling. So these are actually like little postcards that she's brought back from her travels.
I love that. Could be our mountains if we wanted it to
sure
be.
Could.
Not sure where she was when she did that.
It sure could.
And what about the photograph?
That is by our newest photographer, Ann Bao Tran Lee. Ann Bao also, in this particular series, he's done photographs of birds and just put them in the little frames, which makes it a nice impulse type buy. But he has other work and a wall that's dedicated to his work at the gallery, which is fabulous.
It's so fun to have little tuck-ins. I love little things like that you can just kind of hide for that surprise. Okay, you don't want to hide this one.
No.
Talk about that.
That is by Linda Coulter, and she is magnificent. I mean, it looks like you could just reach into that container and pull out the marbles.
And is that, what is it? Is it?
It is an acrylic.
It is acrylic, okay.
It is an acrylic, but her work is
Look at the
very
lighting
fine.
she's done on the cork top.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic.
Yeah, her work is very realistic.
Yes.
And she does beautiful landscapes as well.
I love art in the kitchen. I have some that I just keep kind of propped on my counter, and not all of it is hung. But I love what you've done here next to the bowl.
Well, I can just see this ramen bowl being put to use.
Yes.
And just slurp it on up. This is done by Jonathan Clardy, and he is just, it's fun. And I don't know if you've noticed how many Japanese restaurants and bento shops and everything else that Chattanooga has actually, on Fraser, we have 3.
Yeah.
So this is just indicative of what's going on with I Go Tokyo.
Yes.
Just right down the street.
But you know, we've been doing a lot of work lately with the with Good Kinsman, your neighbor
yeah.
just down the road, and one of the things that she'll talk about is when you have pretty things, use them. So when you were talking about the bowl, why
gosh,
not
yes.
indulge yourself?
I just automatically hear a slurp.
You'll have to say that when we're not on camera. Okay, and talk about this artist. I can't recall his name.
Sean Price.
Unbelievable. What
Oh, he is. And I'm really happy. No, he does an awful lot of things that are ocean oriented,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the whales and whatnot. But he is doing more of the water life, which is indicative to our area now.
Nice.
And I mean, this guy is,
Well,
I
when
believe
you-
he even has a little
his little-
lure hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah, now you can see, look on the other side of it. And you were talking about the resin artist who's going to be there. So is that resin here?
No, that is actually a wood product.
It
there.
is?
Yes, on the base of it. But Sean does the blowing of the glass.
I wonder where he found that. Look at the gnarliness
I know
of
it.
that.
I know it. It just adds character, doesn't
So
it?
what are your hours on that Wednesday?
On Wednesday for Art After Hours, it's 5 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
And like you said, we will have some snacks and a few libations to pass around. But we're going to have great entertainment and actually a good way to become more knowledgeable about the artists here in our area.
And remember, 50 years they're celebrating this year. They have been really at the forefront of supporting local artists, and you can't go anywhere in Chattanooga and not feel the art that's around you. So if it wasn't for your support, I think that would be harder to find.
Thank
So.
you. We've gone from 1974 and 12 artists to, over the course of time, we've had over 200 artists pass through our gallery, and we're currently at 32.
So you go and pay them a visit on Fraser Avenue. It's intowngallery.com if you want to learn more about them. They're always open for you to enjoy, but 5 to 8 May 1st is the place to be for Art After Hours.
Thank you.
Local 3 wants you to celebrate the splendor of spring at Dollywood's Flower and Food Festival. You could win a pair of Dollywood tickets or the grand prize of 4 Dollywood Silver Season Passes. Enter to win every